Congrats, you have won $50,000. You decide to invest your money and the bank presents you with two investment options. You may either invest your $50,000 at 5% interest compounded monthly for a period of 10 years, or you can invest that $50,000 at 5% interest compounded continuously for 10 years. Which investment option will yield a greater profit? You're asked to do an equation and to write the value. Now, which will you choose? Obviously, you will choose the one that gives you the greater profit or interest. Now, let's look at one option at a time. It says that option A is that it is compounded monthly. You may recall that from the last video, whenever we are doing monthly, that is represented as N, and this will be 12. Our interest is 5%, that's our rate. We convert our 5% to a decimal, which will be 0.05. Now, because we are not doing a continuously compounded interest, we are going to use the formula A equals to P1 plus R over N times NT. Again, we have our value for T, which is 10 years. And we also have our P amount, which is $50,000. So for the equation that we're asked to do, all we do is to substitute our values. A will be equal to $50,000, 1 plus R, which is 0.05 over N, which is 12, N times T, which is 12 times 10. So we can simplify that. And when we put this thing into our graphing calculator, our value should be 82,350.47 cents. All right, so that's option A. Let's see what we have for option B. So our startup amount is $50,000 again. Our interest is also 5%, so we know that is 0.05. Our time is 10 years, but it is compounded continuously. There we are going to use the formula PERT. Substituting what we have 50,000 E 0.05 times T. When we put this into a graphing calculator decimals, we are going to be given 82,436.06 cents. Now, if you had to decide, which will you choose? Option A, option B? Well, from what we're seeing, option B has a higher, option A has a higher yield. I'm sorry, option B, because we have 436. Here we have 350. So if we do the difference, we notice that option B is $85.59 more than option A. So if you had to choose, it would be better or wiser to choose option B. Stay tuned for another question.